channel. So most of the time, application fee is always a problem when trying to secure admission or trying to search for a scholarship. It's a big problem. So today we are at the University of Rice and at the School of the Graduate School and Postgraduate Studies. So we are going to check the application fee waiver that is available and explain few other things as well. So as always, the link will be in the description section to this particular opportunity, and you can just check in there and it's going to take you directly to the university homepage. So without wasting time, Rice University to offer doctoral application fee waivers to all eligible students. Alright, eligible students can request the application fee waiver through November 6th. So we have like limited time now. So we just need to work on this very fast. So Rice University is scheduled to offer doctoral application fee waivers for the fall 2023 admission term to all eligible domestic and international students. This waiver will be available for students around the world. Alright, so in any part of the world you are eligible. So to request for the application fee, you can just type in this link. We'll get to that shortly. From the October 24th to November 6th. Alright, so the deadline is November 6th. But however, you have like or until all are available waivers has been issued. So let's say they still have waivers after November 6th, you can still like try to reach and try to request for your application fee waiver. So in addition also, the addition to our board GRE waiver, they have like GRE waiver. We hope this help make higher education more accessible for prospective students. Such I'm an assistant dean in the Office of Graduate Postgraduate Studies. So it's also like a challenge, this GRE. So they have also GRE waiver. The waiver does not apply to programs in the Jones School of Business. So if you try sending an application and your program falls under this category, the waiver does not apply to the Jones School of Business. Okay, so you can check the program that are available under the Jones School of Business. So what are the eligibility requirements? A minimum of 3.0, alright, GPA on a 4.0 scale or the equivalent. So like if you are from Africa, most of the time they have like over 5. Alright, so they are trying to say 4/5 or equivalent. A completed application must be submitted by November 27 at 10:59 p.m. CST. If an application is not submitted by this deadline, payment will be required. So try by all means to submit your application by the 27th of November. Alright, try by all means and submit your application. And also you can see test scores such as GRE, TOEFL, Duolingo, and the IELTS may be submitted after the deadline. So you can submit this, other things. If some programs they have like waivers for the GRE and all. But if your program requires GRE, then you can still submit after the deadline, which is the 27th, as long as they are submitted by the application. Alright, deadline. So this it says students must meet the admission requirements set by the university as well as additional criteria set by your program. So they have like general requirement from set by the university, and your program may require one or two other things as well. So students interested in this program should request application waiver at the form here, alright, by November 6th and complete their PhD application on or before November 27th. So you can request for the application fee waiver, alright, by November 6th, and you complete your application by November 27. So the process is very short. You can easily go ahead and request for your application fee waiver, and later you just push ahead. You still have time to try to prepare your document till November 27. So let's see some few questions. Alright, so what are the best dates? They say what are the dates I need to know about this fee waivers? The fee waivers will be available from October 24 to November 3 as completed must be submitted by November 27. If an application is not submitted by the deadline, payment will be required. So try to request by November 6 and you submit by November 27. If not, you'll be required to pay the application fee. Can I use the waiver for a master's program? No, this waiver is only for doctoral programs. So this is only for PhD programs. So what are the eligible requirements for fee waivers? So as mentioned again, so 3.0 GPA and all that. So we have just like discussed about that. How do I get my waiver code? Please note there is no code that you need to enter on your application. Your waiver will be tied to email address you use for your application. So when you are applying for your application fee waiver, just enter your email. The email you are going to enter for the application waiver is the same email you are going to use, all right, to apply for your admission at the University of Rice. Say, I don't see my email applied. Why? Please note that you may not see your waiver applied until 48 hours after submitting your application. So after like 2 days, you can, check your application. So 48 hours. Can I make changes to the application? Changes to the application cannot be made after the application is formally submitted. Alright, so make sure you do all the necessary details. Don't submit the application until you try to do all the things being required. So I have a question not addressed by this FAQ. So you can send email, alright? You can direct these questions at this particular, website. You just type in here. So guys, this is very short. This is it for the University of Rice and all that. So let's just try to see and tab in. So this is the form. The form is here. If you just like try to tab in here, it's going to take you to the application form, which is straightforward. All right, so if you just type in form here, all right, it's going to take you to the form. Yeah, so guys, when you tab in the link, it's going to take you to this page. All right, so this is where you are going to send in your application for the application fee waiver. So you say free doctoral application fee waiver. All right, so you just read there and you the eligibility requirements and all. So email address. If you have already it say if you already have an application in progress, please use the email address tied to your application. All right, so if you have already like started an application, you can easily use the email address. So you enter your email, your first name, last name, alright, birth date, and primary citizenship, the most recent institution, current GPA. Just enter your GPA, acknowledge, and you make sure like you take in this, you acknowledge, alright, just take in and you submit. So that's it. After which then you can just move ahead with your application. Don't forget the same email you use here is the email you're going to use for your application. So guys, that's it for the University of Rice application fee waiver. If you have any question, do drop them in the comment section and I'll be happy. So there are other opportunities that are coming for undergraduates and or more opportunities for postgraduate, those that are doing the bachelors and masters and PhD. Alright, so do ensure to subscribe to the channel and check other opportunities in the channel, alright, for from the UK and US and other countries. Alright, thank you so much. See you on the next